Hi everyone, welcome to Top Tier Kingdom. I'm Chris King, and welcome to our first unboxing slash setup video. So today, as you can tell, we got something pretty big. As you can tell, typically when I'm gaming, I use PlayStation. And today is November 9th. So today we actually have the launch of the PS4 Pro. Now, I have been waiting for this console for approximately a year. We've kind of known about this for a pretty decent while now. Got the receipts here, obviously you can tell where I bought it from, courtesy of GameStop. And I had this pre-ordered, and so like I said, we've known this about this system for about a year or so. Rumors came out very early when PlayStation 4 Neo was the code name that was used for this system. Now, I picked this up just now, actually. It's 9:20, so exactly 20 minutes ago. I just picked it up and drove over here to the house. Just kind of chilling downstairs for a second and set this up. So, this is a PS4 Pro unboxing. Obviously by now, there's a lot of these videos that have been up, but to me, it's not really about, just like the timing stuff. I mean, obviously the media gets a lot of these systems very early, and it's kind of hard to compete as from a timing basis, but I'm hoping that this is really going to be the start of a new, just kind of a new form of video, a new form of a channel, so to speak. It brings back a lot of memories because I started with the PS4 in 2013, and that actually is the day that I started GBD, which is a division underneath TTK, which is supposed to be focused all on gaming. So what I want to do first, before I take this stuff out, is just so you guys, and we'll get to these in just a second. These are the receipts. So here's the PS4 Pro. Here's the box. I'm sorry that the angle is kind of weird on the camera, but it's such a low table. So here's the PS4 Pro box. As you can see, we know from the design, we have the three kind of layers. We have the brand new controller, 1 terabyte jet black color. I want to be as detailed as possible because I noticed with a lot of the other videos, it wasn't as detailed. If you look right here, on the left side of the box, you can't really see it maybe as well, but it says we have the contents: PS4 Pro system, DualShock 4 wireless controller, 1 mono headset, 1 HDMI, 1 AC power cord, 1 USB, and the printed material. So exactly the same contents that came in the PS4 box. I had just boxed up my PS4 this week, and I went to go sell it on yesterday. Yesterday I went to GameStop to go sell my PS4, my DualShock, my old camera. Before we get to this, I should be much more thorough with this. I want to show you guys every detail in case you don't have one just yet. As you can see, here's the contents of the screenshot that's on the back side. We have an image of Infinite Warfare, Watch Dogs 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Mass Effect Andromeda. An important detail to notice is that I'm assuming all these games are going to have, for sure, PS4 Pro support, and we'll get into that. This is an unboxing setup, so I'm going to run through this, then we'll go to the TV. It's going to be a lengthy video, but I want you guys to enjoy it, to really savor it, every detail. Game worlds come alive. PS4 gets you closer to your game. Right here we have the bullet points: spectacular graphics, enhanced gameplay, one unified gaming community, extraordinary entertainment. Details right here. The graphics and gameplay, that means that, depending on the game and depending on the support, you can either pick between 4K resolution, higher frame rate, or vivid graphics for the most part. One unified gaming community, meaning that they're not going to be severing the PS4 and the Pro PSN networks. Essentially, it's the same console for the most part, just beefed up a little bit. So I guess we're done with this box for me. So obviously I save all the boxes and stuff for packaging later on and stuff, but I mean, for the purposes of this unboxing. Here we have the classic white PS4 box. Obviously the big Z2 is just that it says Pro. Right off the bat, we have the quick start guide on the very top, which is essentially not really necessary for our purposes. I'm just going to look at this flat, about piece by piece, like this. So here we have AC, and this is the USB charging cable for the controller that comes inside here. Here's a mono headset that I'm not going to use. So instead I'm just going to keep it into this little compartment here. Sorry you can't really see it, it's just that it's kind of very awkward packaging. It's not something I've ever really liked about PlayStation packaging. Too many compartments, it just kind of feels awkward. What I'm going to do though is take out this stuff and put it back into the compartment. Unwrap those in just a moment. This is an unboxing setup, as I mentioned, so it's the first time I've ever done both like this. I've done an unboxing before, but never a setup video. I'm really excited about that because I want to show you guys, you know, my setup, and I want to get your opinion on it and what have you. So here we see another compartment. All right, this is like full circle for me. You know, as I mentioned, I started with the PS3. I'm sorry, the PS4 in 2013. You know, and it's just crazy to come kind of like full circle like this. You know. Trying to see if there's anything else within these compartments. Obviously, the DualShock is going to be, I believe, if you pull down. There you go. So the model head is in here, and this compartment is actually on the I guess the right side or left side. It's actually a double compartment piece. Very awkward packaging, as I mentioned. Sorry, it's moving kind of slow, so shouldn't. Okay, so that's it. Here's an important note. This is an HDMI cable, obviously. Every PlayStation system, assuming Xbox as well, comes with an HDMI from now on. So does the Wii U. I don't know the specs of this HDMI cable, and it does not say. So I don't know if this is a 10.0 or if it's a 13.0 or if it's an 18.2 or 22, meaning broadband. I don't know. And to output true 4K with HDR and all that kind of good stuff, you need at least, I believe like 18. Okay. So it's just an important note to make. We'll break down the DualShock 4 in just a second, but I want to put this kind of stuff to the side first. These are the stuff that I'm not going to use. So, and I'm bringing it up because I'm not going to use this HDMI either. I'm going to keep it inside the box because if you ever resell a piece of equipment, especially to someone like GameStop, they require you to have the power, the system, the controller, and an HDMI cable. So it's important to just kind of keep it in there. When you sell this hardware, which eventually I will when the PS5 comes out, it would be important just to have an HDMI. I had to go buy an extra one because I sold another one. I use currently I use Rocketfish HDMI cables. I bought like 5 of them that are really high speed. They're I think 18.0 BPS broadband. So that's just what I'm using for now. It's not the best, but it's kind of inexpensive compared to like the monster cables that are out there and stuff. So here is the materials that they said. Sorry, it says. So it says there's free trials for all this stuff right here. PS Plus, PS Now, Spotify, PlayStation Music, and PlayStation View. I'm just trying to see, like, is there a code or something? Okay, so it says redeem free trial by visiting PlayStation Store. In the PS4 packaging, they had actually included it, the codes actually like on, like with the system itself, like with the item itself, with reading materials. So I'm gonna keep my receipt and all that kind of information in here as well. Now to the main event. I'm sorry, this is such a weird thing. Let's hold off, okay, for a second. Here's the DualShock 4, the brand new DualShock 4. Let's see if it powers on already. It does, cool. Okay, so this is the first time I've ever seen this in person, but the touchpad, how it lights up in the front, as opposed to just the light bar that's in the back. This is really cool. It feels, for the most part, very similar. The details that I noticed is basically just that everything's kind of been grayed out a little bit. The front is jet black, but the back is a little bit more grayed out. The triggers, R1, R2, and L1, L2, are gray, like the PS1 controller. Analog sticks, D-pad, share button and options, and this is the coolest part, is the actual sacred symbols, circle, square, triangle, and X, are also grayed out like the PS1 controller, which is just so dope. Kind of really brings me back. I use this grip that I bought for the PS3 a long time ago. So there you have it. There's the new DualShock 4. Here's a charge cable. Let's go with it. So now to the main event itself. Here is the PS4 Pro. Now it's, you know, it's just a bunch of craziness with this machine. Like I said, I mean, I've been waiting for it for a good year or so now. There's a sticker right here. I'm assuming this is where you can take out the hard drive. It's just like a little piece of plastic that's kind of weird right here. Important thing to note is this all matted out now. Man, the sacred symbols on the back that we've all heard about for so long, it's really cool. It seems to be, for the most part, very parallel, like all three kind of sets. This is the back right here, where you have the power, the ports, one HDMI, one aux port, one optical port. Looks like another USB port, and then the LAN port over here. Just kind of taking in every single aspect of the design. And then the front of it itself. Okay, so you see the disk drive right there, the two USB cables in the back. So it's interesting, you know. I'm wondering how this is all gonna just kind of pan out for everyone. So there you have it, guys. Here is the PS4 Pro. Obviously, you guys, like I said, I've seen a bunch of these videos before, but just wanted to do my own, wanted to give my own take on it. Here we have the PlayStation camera and another DualShock 4. This is the brand new camera, another brand new DualShock as well. By the way, just for a note, you can tell if it's new or not by the code. It's Z, right here on the very bottom, the model number ZCT2U. I believe the other one was ZCT1U, which is the original. So I was gonna unbox and set them up, so I'll set them up later. I want to get to actually going through this thing and setting it up with you guys. So I mean, there's not really a fast forward option that I can really edit with just right now. But enjoy the video. You know, it's you know, just kind of chill, I guess. So I'll see these for wrapping later. Okay, and here we go. It's weird, this thing is sticking out. So what I'm gonna do for the first part is obviously I'm gonna hardwire the DualShock 4 because I want it to be set up with this PS4. It's a fairly easy process to reconfigure them later if you want. Okay, power is in. I like the mirror symbol on the front. One thing I don't like is the new power and eject button. I know a lot of people were very against the touch capacitive buttons in the you know, before, but I mean, I kind of like them. So this is gonna be very awkward. I'm sorry about that, but you know, kind of have to do what I have to do. So another weird angle, but I want you guys to kind of get just a picture of how exactly I'm setting this up. So here is my Ethernet cable, which I'm going to connect right here to the port. It's in. HDMI. Here's one of the like rockets that I was talking about. Right over here, the rocket fish. It's going to go right at the bottom, right above the power. And connecting HDMI has always been very annoying. This frustrating already. Well, I do not like how that goes in at all. I really don't like how that goes in. I swear something's gonna break. This is very peculiar. There you go. Yeah, be careful with that. You don't want to break any of the pins or anything inside it. HDMI ports are just very kind of weird like that. You gotta be very careful. You're kind of putting them in very odd fits. Wow, this thing is big. This thing is tall. It is a little bit beefier. You know, I'll say that much for sure. It's a little bit heavier. But, you know, kind of is what it is, I guess. Now, I'm gonna go under. I've not really invested in cable management just yet. That's why it kind of looks crazy a little bit. But something that I want to do eventually. But you know, just gonna bring it down there and hide it underneath. Okay. And it's plugged in. Now it's the moment of truth. Boom. It's the sound that we want. Okay. I don't have a vertical stand. And I was going to buy it, but now that I see, it's actually really tall for my particular entertainment system. I might not get it because I feel like it's going to add just more height, and obviously it really doesn't need it. You see the size of that thing, so. Okay, and I will move the camera in just a second to the TV. So we connect this. I'm going to connect it to the bottom one. Alright guys. So, like I said, it's a kind of a long video, but just hang in there. Trying to get the angle just right for you guys so you guys can get a really good look at it. Oh, right over here next to you guys. Okay. So let's get into this. You know, looking back, as I mentioned, I'm going to do a little bit of cutting on this video to cut down on some of the unboxing time and setup time, but everything is fully set up now. As you can see here, I logged already back in and put in my information, and immediately it set me just right to the screen or right already to the setup. As you can tell, my camera is connected. PlayStation. Yeah, so it's working. I was messing around with the settings and stuff, and I was trying to find the output information. And sorry if the screen looks weird because it's a curved TV, obviously, so it's a little bit different. And I had trouble finding it, and I just lost it again. But basically, you can come into sound and screen, video output settings, and if you just set everything to automatic, it will let you know what your TV is capable of. Very interesting is that it says RGB is not supported on this TV, and that HDR is also not supported on this TV. HDR on your TV not supported, which I'm really not sure why it wouldn't be. This is an HDR compatible TV, to my knowledge. Maybe one of you guys will know though. But as you can see, the resolution is YUV 420, and the resolution is 3840 by 2160, 60 hertz, which is of course 4K. Now I wanted to test it out, and if you just go back to this main menu of the TV, click on the PlayStation again, you'll see at the bottom it'll pop down. Right in the corner is UHD 3840 by 2160 60p. So the refresh rate is there, the hertz are there, and everything. So that is a really good setup. I'm not sure why the RGB is not compatible. I guess I did not fully understand what that totally entails. The screen looks about the same, but I definitely wanted to go into Battlefield. As you can see, I was setting it up just now. I don't want to line this perfectly right. And it's gonna update. So let's go ahead and start the application without updating. This is again one of those games that's supposed to be outputting in 4K, and so I wanted to kind of get a verified notice for myself. Of course, usually I'd be broadcasting this for you guys, but for the purposes of this video, I wanted to record it on the screen just so you guys can see what I'm going through when I'm actually working around and stuff in the main menu. So far, and I'll be completely honest, I'm not seeing much of a difference, but that was just the main menu. I could be wrong. It is outputting in 4K though, and that is definitely just so awesome. Something I've been waiting for a very long time, which I kept mentioning. Right now it's still outputting in 4K, so we'll see exactly what kind of process this goes through. Let me pause for a second. Okay guys, so we're back. As I said, I'll be cutting this video multiple times throughout this setup and the unboxing, all that kind of stuff, but I want you guys to just get a picture of just how everything's looking so far. Went ahead and updated Battlefield 1. I have Shadow of Mordor in my PSN as well. I was considering maybe downloading that or something. Because I really wanted to see the 4K capabilities of this machine. As I said, I mentioned I installed Battlefield and it's updated now. But when I looked into the settings, I did not find different PS4 Pro enhanced options. I know Battlefield 1 is one of the games listed to get support. I'm assuming then maybe it does not have the support just yet. But I wanted to go ahead and just take a quick look at how the game is running anyhow. Something to note is that the Pro, obviously as big it is and everything, it does emit a lot of heat. I was just kind of near that little general area in my setup right now, and you could definitely feel it. Like it gets really warm. It's emitting a lot of heat, and maybe because it's all setting up right now and everything. But yeah, definitely a big noticeable difference. I don't know why this loading. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure what happened there. So let's see if I go into the options. Should be somewhere here in video, but yeah, I'm not seeing support for it just yet. Although when I do click on TV settings, you see that it is outputting in 3840 by 2160. If I was to go to, for instance, cable, you see this 1920 by 1080. So it's definitely outputting in 4K, and perhaps that is the support that it's going to get right there. So just taking a look at it right now. I don't know. I don't know that I can really tell much of a difference. I had played this on my standard PS4 just the other day, and I mean, it looks good. This is campaign. This looks, beautiful for sure, but I'm not noticing a ridiculous, upgrade or anything like that. I do see a lot of different light effects are definitely happening. The smoke and all these kind of particles look much crisper, but it was not really the improvement that I was expecting. So, it goes to kind of show what my thoughts were with the Pro. I was really anticipating it, but I knew once the hardware was revealed that it was going to be severely underpowered. Actually, even before then, when we were getting the specs that we were, expecting, we knew it was going to be severely underpowered compared to the Scorpio. So it's going to be interesting to see what Sony does next Will they come out with, you know, a different version of the Pro next year? I know they've already mentioned that they're not going to, but you know, Sony has had this tradition of always having the most powerful hardware available, you know, and I think it goes to show you that they should have left the Pro baking in the oven for another year to go alongside with the Scorpio, and yet again show them why, you know, Microsoft cannot compete in the gaming area as far as consoles are concerned. I think that if they would have given it another year, we really would have seen some incredible stuff. Looking over here and broadcasting, something I wanted to take a look at with the broadcast options. Oh, I'm gonna have to log in right now. Oh, it's already set up. Perfect. The quality can already set up into 1080p, which is really cool. So it's something I'm definitely excited for. I'm definitely gonna be streaming off of this thing. As you can see, that's my profile name. I usually don't show you guys, but if you guys want to add me, you guys are welcome to do so. Other than that, I mean, you know, I'm definitely gonna be messing around with this thing a lot more. I really want to see what kind of different configurations and options there's going to be for this system. I'll tell you one thing, the store does look really good. It's not saying much though, of course, but I'm gonna download Shadow of Mordor, and I really want to take a look at how the different configurations that are going to be available for this game with Shadow of Mordor. So I'll definitely let you guys know my impressions once I can actually play with this thing for a good week or so. You know, and I'll have a deep thoughts coming up very soon about the future of consoles and what exactly we can be expecting from this different hardware, and what the plans of PlayStation, Microsoft, and Nintendo, and actually PC, where all these things are headed. So I'll keep you guys in the loop for sure. If you guys like this video, I know it's very lengthy. You know, it's something that I'm just really happy to be doing again with you guys. I have a lot of different ideas for what I want to do with this channel. Please subscribe. It's going to be a journey, and it's something that I want you guys to take with me, even if it's the first 1, the first 5, the first 10, first 100 people who join in. You know, every bit not only helps, but it encourages me to just keep pushing forward. I'm a busy guy, so I'm trying to make the most time that I can for you. I'm excited. You know, gaming is one of my passions. Music, film, TV, you name it. I'm into a lot of different things, so we'll get into it all. Thank you guys again for watching this unboxing videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stick around to Top Tier Kingdom for much more in the whole realm of gaming. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and share this video. Thanks.